cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let them rock you to sleep, true colors better believe them. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
So you saw the situation that took place and you claimed in the comments on Instagram that you were very, very proud of me for instigating the situation.
Yeah.
I initially defended myself.
Wack being proud of Adam for instigating the situation between Young and Jefé and Kingpill is crazy. Well, Young at Jefé's neighborhood was disrespected, but let us never forget that a month ago, Adam and Wack made it very clear that, you know, they knew that that was a disrespectful term towards Young at Jefé's neighborhood, and they continue to make that statement and continue to, you know, use those words and those terms anyway. With that all being said, what's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper Tapping in TNN Trap News Network, back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's like a news you can use. Second knowledge, though you ain't finna nobody's college, though. Big dog, tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe button. Everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Notification bell here all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, hit us with a good subscribe button, and everything else we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's news you can use. It's knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with that tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that tap in. We finna jump into this content, but before we do, hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, hit us with a good subscribe, and we gonna go ahead and give you all that news y'all can use and that knowledge though you're not able to get in anyone's college though. We finna jump into this content, man. ADAM22 and Rat Run Runner talking about the Kingpill Young and Jefé situation where ADAM22 instigated Kingpill and Young and Jefé having a now problem. Let's get into it, let's go.
However, when I went back to look at the footage, I really did bring it up, and it wasn't out of malice. It wasn't because I knew it was going to play out that way.
You brought it up because he said shit was boring.
It was just pure ignorance on my fault because I didn't really think until it was already.
Here goes the thing too. Was it ignorance on your part, or do you just at this point know what your fan base likes, and you know that your fan base is leeches for this type of dramatic and harmful content? Because for sure the No Jumper fan base is leeches for this type of harmful and problematic content. That's for sure, without a question.
Coming out of my mouth about the fact that Aunt Jefé was going to feel away.
That's cap. Stop it, Darren.
No, I'm not.
That's cap. I'm going to tell you why.
It was like, it's happening as I'm talking, and I'm kind of realizing like, oh, Aunt.
You knocked that shit out. Bro, when you said, I'm going to tell you why you said it. This fool is totally down in the show. Y'all doing right? Man, this is boring.
Right. Adam was like, oh, okay, you want it to be interesting? Watch this. I'm about to make you the most interesting person in the room.
Saying the topics suck, which just for the record,
so what you
the topics do suck sometimes. This was not that weak. We had extremely interesting stuff to talk about.
I'm gonna tell you where the trigger started. You wanted to address 4 extras, he downed it. He like, oh, that ain't whatever. You let that go. Then when he said, man, this is boring, ain't nobody this, you said, okay, let's talk about you. See, when you...
Yep, and there go the setup right there. And Wack is now exposing Adam for setting up Kingpill for failure. And that's 100% true. When the clock, a broken clock is right 2 times a day. I guess it's his first time in the day to be right.
Let's talk about you. You was gonna put him on the spot with Aunt Jefé because you already determined he was gonna tuck his tail. And I'm gonna tell you how I know that.
Thought about the fact that there would be any tension because, listen, when I brought up Kingpill and the idea of having him on, Aunt Jefé did not say a word in the group chat.
But young Aunt Jefé is a gentleman, so he's gonna conduct himself in a certain type of way to where if it's not, anything going at him that's gonna, make him step out of character, step out of who he is, he's not gonna do that. You feel me? So in the group chat, it's not the space for young Aunt Jefé being a gentleman to address certain problems or address certain issues and all that kind of stuff because he don't operate like that. Young Aunt Jefé operate on a higher moral compass. You feel me? And y'all took advantage of his moral compass, for real.
He did not protest. He didn't give a shit.
So why did you say you took the disses out of your song and Aunt Jefé, you don't even want to know what he said about you. What are you talking about?
This is all I'm trying to explain to you. And I'm not,
I'm proud of you.
Word to my mama. Word to my mama. On the dead homies, on the dead locs.
On the dead homies and on the dead locs. And meanwhile, you have a power reject laughing his A-double off.
Everybody. I said the thing. I said, why'd you take the disses out of your song?
Okay, that's cool.
That was a single thought.
That's cool.
And as it's leaving my mouth,
you said what?
Why'd you take the disses out of your song that are direct disses in young Aunt Jefé's neighborhood?
To see a little bit of a reaction from Aunt Jefé, and I say, because actually, you might feel a way about, or you listen. It just came out. Like I wasn't thinking. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the time that me and my girl have ever had a big fight, it's because I say something without thinking about it. I say something and it just turns out to be super offensive, super mean, super up. This is not like a new thing in my life.
I was so proud of you.
But all I'm saying is
Adam is basically just saying all I do is walk around instigating, and even in my own relationship and even in my own household, I be instigating problems. Sometimes my girl don't feel me for it. Got it.
People tend to attribute like evil genius to it when it's like dumbass.
I know they gotta hate this
explanation.
I know they're gonna hate this.
But also that is like what you want me to do.
You know what I was doing?
You want me to set these guys up.
You know what I was doing?
Yeah.
6'9".
You want me to set these guys up, bro. That's what you did. Like, it's not, we don't have to want you to do it, bro. You did it on your own.
My boys, yeah, Adam, yeah, Adam, yo. I was like, yo, this, now it's up. So now I'm watching. And here comes Dumbo, Lush. Here comes dumbass Lush.
Why does Lush get blamed for everything?
Because Lush thinks he's you. See, you can get...
That's real. That's real. That's real. Lush think he you. Lush think he can do what you do.
Away with shit. Adam, I programmed myself before I walked in that door, right? 60% Wack, 40% Cash Jones. Because I know
100% snitch buster.
Yo, you gonna say some crazy shit. Right. So, you know that, right? So people ask me, how do you deal with Adam? I say, yo, Adam is my therapy. He is the way that I'm getting back to normal. Because the other people...
Bro, you were never that much of a soldier in the fields where you have to be shell-shocked, where you have to figure out normalcy. You was never like, bro, what? That BB gun case got you that traumatized, bro? Get out of here, bro. Go get some therapy.
Person I am, he's not, bro, gang banging mentality isn't normal.
Yeah.
Right? Straight up. You want to sock somebody out because a look isn't normal. So you are great therapy for
you telling on all your homies isn't normal.
Me to get back to normal. If I can deal with you and the outlandish, sick, crazy things you say, that's getting me to normal. Right? You know, I know how to trigger you too. That's why when I get tired of it, I do shit that I know will piss you off. Oh, but I think later on when you look at this shit, you're like, yo, he did that shit on purpose. Okay. He did this, that, and other. But that was great.
So y'all niggas tit for tat like two little girls. Got it.
Now, and Jefé is in the trick bag.
Right.
Now, I had never even heard the song, so I didn't know, right?
You're lying. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying. We did a whole video a month ago of you and Adam talking about the song, and you said that you heard the song, and you addressed the words being used. You are lying. That is not true. That is not true at all. You are a liar. You and Adam had a full conversation about it, and y'all niggas went back and forth. You quoted the lyric, Adam quoted the lyric. You actually said that you had heard the song. You said that it was a pretty good song, and that's what dudes do. They diss and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. And now you're switching up saying that you never heard it. That's not true. You're lying. You're not telling the truth, Officer Cash Jones. You're not telling the truth.
Have you heard it now?
Yeah, I went and listened to it today.
Because the remix that
They got 12,000 streams.
It has. Oh, you listen to the
On
audio.
Spotify.
Well, the video that we dropped, he censored it and took it out because there's a couple of different things he says in the original one.
I remember you said you wasn't going to release it on a No Jumper platform for a reason.
Well, I said that because they filmed clips to put in it in Forester's neighborhood or whatever. That's when I said, listen, I'm not trying to put that out on the platform. Then
Yeah, that would be an issue for sure.
and they censored it, and then they took those clips out. Because keep in mind, in New York, when we went to do all those vlogs with Bobby Shmurda and all that kind of shit, I'm in the car with Hit It J3, Bomb to Juno, and Kingpill, and we're listening to the song. And Hit It J3, I think in that moment for the first time, realized like, yo, it's not a good idea for G-Uno to be on this song because of the fact that there's stuff that you're saying in this that is meant only for your local ops in Pomona, but it's gonna put Bomb to G-Uno in a weird position in LA. I'm not even 100% up on exactly
For sure. For sure.
what this is, we're a bad look or whatever.
Yeah.
But Hit It J3 raised the issue and basically just said, from his perspective, that's not a good idea. You guys should at least take those words out because that'll show that you're being respectful of the politics, which I think was probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's real.
If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even notice that he took the shit out of the song. So, I mean, me asking about it was basically just a follow-up on something that I already knew was something they were talking about.
So now it gets weak.
That all being said, man, y'all know the deal's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. This free having no angel, so he's free. We gone.